Hey, what's up everybody? 40 the Broadway Saiyan here, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be pulling for the newly released IROHA weapon on JP Opera Omnia. On this banner, we also have Luna Freya's burst weapon, and we also have the weapons for Raijin, IROHA, and Seven, all the way up until their LD weapons for those specified characters. And Seven herself actually just got a rework. There is an official Twitter that was tweeted by the official JP Dissidia Opera Omnia. So if you guys want to check that out, be sure to check out the Twitter. I'll be leaving a link to that in the video description as well as the pinned comments. Friendly reminder, if you guys like what you see on this channel, I recently just got back onto YouTube. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for future content, and be sure to like this video and comment down below what you guys think of IROHA'S Force weapon. Don't forget that I also do stream on Twitch. I try to stream as much as I can. I don't really have a schedule right now because of situation at home, with 2 kids, and you know my story by now. But whenever I'm on Twitch, guys, be sure to check out the streams that I do. We play Dissidia Opera Omnia, and we also play other games such as Super Robot Wars and fighting games, all the stuff that we love to play. But without further ado, let's go ahead and move forward with our pulls for IROHA'S Force weapon on JP Opera Omnia. We're going to go ahead and start off first with the free multi. Starting off with a gold orb, that's a semi-good sign. If it starts off purple, sometimes it can actually fake you out and that purple orb changes into a burst orb. I've actually had that happen before during one of the pulls that I've done before for when the Force weapons came out. But let's see what happens if we can actually get super lucky here with a free pull. I think that changed gold early. Yeah, that's an early gold. We didn't get it, but that's actually a lot of golds. That's a ton of golds right there. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and do our free single, and we're going to be using tickets for the remainder of our pull session for this banner because of the events going on right now on JP Opera Omnia. It's kind of sort of similar to what Global Opera Omnia is going through right now. Pretty much that you get like these influx of tickets from all the different events, and they also have the chocobo boards where you could earn like 10 tickets per section in the chocobo board. It's pretty cool. So we're going to start off here with 9 single pulls, and then we'll move on to the 10 pulls. I don't know what this means. This is brand new. I should have read the patch notes when this was released, or the ope, whatever you call it, the community stream that they do. Okay. Gotta figure out what that check mark means. Does that mean that... Oh wait, are they not being auto-sold? I guess we'll find out when we do a multi. Maybe I shouldn't have hit the checkbox. If you guys know what that means at Play JP, let me know, because I honestly did not pay attention. Okay. So I'm fast clicking if it does not start off gold, although sometimes I've fast clicked through a gold orb and then I ended up, a blue orb, and I ended up getting what I wanted. So sometimes that can happen, but for the sake of, I don't want to make this video too long, we're just going to skip through blue starting orbs, and if it's gold, then we're going to go ahead and let it play out, such as this one. Let's see what we can score here. The goal is to get the Force weapon. If I can get dupes on the way, that'd be tight, but I think I have enough of the power stones to limit break this one. Let's see what we get here. And if you guys are pulling for IROHA'S Force weapon on your JP Opera Omnia account, let me know in the comment section below how many resources you spent, or if you spent any resources at all on this character. I think this character is pretty cool. She kind of reminds me, her design kind of reminds me of Song Mina from Soul Calibur. So I call her the Song Mina of Dissidia Opera Omnia. Alright, let's see what we get here. We got a starting gold orb. Can we get lucky? And so far with the Force weapon era, I haven't gone like too crazy far into like my resources. Alright, we got a Raijin LD there. Like I've actually been, I would say I've been fairly lucky on JP Opera Omnia. I had a luck streak going on Global, but then Fran LD is what broke that. Fran LD ran through all my tickets, and then afterwards I did some multis. It was like 5 multis and I got it, but I was like, did I have to mix resources? And thank God they got the events going on Global where we can actually earn a bunch of tickets. I'm super happy for that. Wow, this is another early... Wow! If I didn't have any of these, looking at that, that's actually a fantastic That's a fantastic pull right there too for tickets. That's really good. All right, we're getting another starting gold orb. And people have been asking, what are the rates of the FR weapons? When they come out, does it change the rates of the LD weapons? Well, the thing is that force weapons have the same pull percentage as an LD weapon, which I believe is 5%. However, moving forward, when force weapons come out, every banner is going to have 3 featured LDs. So technically, you still have a higher chance of getting an LD weapon because there's 3 of them on there versus an actual force weapon, even though they do have the same percentage. But it is still easier to get an LD weapon. Okay, another gold orb. And I do have Luna Freya's burst already, but if we score a burst dupe, I'm not going to complain because I could save those burst tokens for a potential future burst down the line. I know that who do they have in mind that I know that should be getting a burst weapon? For sure, Tifa, because they said that characters that were playable previously in past Dissidia games should be getting their burst weapon. So like Tifa, Renoa, for sure due for that. There's rumors that Yuri is getting a burst weapon, and I know that they did make a statement. I believe this is on the recent Ope Ope, but it was stated that they may change the rules up again for burst weapons, and that pretty much any character could potentially get a burst. It's a little scary to think about that because of, you know, the amount of resources you theoretically have to go through to get a burst weapon, because it still has the lowest drop rate. But I mean, it'd be kind of cool to see these different characters have a burst weapon. Like imagine like Shadow with a burst weapon, or Sabin with a burst weapon. What I'm still wondering is when certain data mine characters are going to be coming to Dissidia Opera Omnia. There's a specific one that the community always rambles about, including myself, that has been in the data for about 5 years now. Anytime now, Square or Team Ninja. Anytime now. Bring that character in, because it's been way too long. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Alright, so we've ran through a bunch of tickets, but that's okay because I actually still have a lot of tickets that I could earn through the events. And with Anniversary coming up for JP and also Global, I know that there's going to be a plethora of resources that I could get again, so I'm not really concerned about how many tickets I spend on this banner. And I could honestly use these Power Stones because I'm actually quite low on them, because I made that really noob mistake when Force Weapons first came out, where I just auto-sold all of the normal Power Stones that you get, you know, from selling like for example, like a 15 CP or something like that. I sold all of them. I hit the sell all. I hit the button where it just maximizes it, and I shouldn't have done that. I regret it. I was just so excited because the first Force Weapon was Kane, and I was like, oh, I want to see what this is all about, and I was a little too hasty there, so that was my bad. Okay, so we're not getting such good luck right now. We're about a little over 200 tickets. Actually, I think we're almost at 300, and I haven't seen a Force Weapon yet. I've seen some multi gold pulls. Okay, can this be it? Come on. Alright, let's see that purple orb, baby. Come on, purple orb. Oh, not another LD. See, I'm telling you. Three featured LDs. You're more than likely going to be getting LDs on these Force Weapon banners. Can we get an early gold change so we can get multiple golds again? Alright, come on, purple orb. Let's see that purple orb. Come on. Ah! Oh man, we're at 490. All right, I'm gonna have to do the reset RNG trick. I think it was Jin Lee who coined that, which is backing out of a banner and like scrolling through the banners and going back into the banner that you were pulling for. He calls it resetting RNG, and I think it's become kind of like a thing with content creators that pull. I know several do that where they quote unquote reset RNG. All right, well, let's see if it works for me. All right. Okay, All right, we made a pass through all the different banners. Let's see. Do we get a reset in RNG? But this is kind of getting a little worried here. I want that force weapon. All right, here we go. Gold orb. I got pretty lucky with Terra's, because I did pull for Terra's force weapon when it debuted, and I got pretty lucky with that one. And I've been having fun using her force weapon, especially alongside Luna Freya. Like, the force weapon system in general, the gauge, it's just so powerful. I know some people have concerns about it because you're seeing like a lot of the same cookie cutter teams on these Shinryu stages. Just like once you got that gauge built up, you just pretty much breeze through the boss fight. I know there were some talks about, oh, maybe they could have implemented the Lufenia orb, you know, on top of having the enemies having their force gauge. I think that would just be a lot to manage, but who knows what they're going to do. I still personally think it's early to make a huge judgment call on it. I think if, you know, with feedback and players letting the devs know and how they feel about the difficulty, I'm pretty sure they'll make adjustments. I know that there was one fight, I think it was the which one was it? It was the one where Cloud of Darkness's force weapon debuted and you fought against those two gray scorpions. There was a way that they kind of like put you at HP gates where you had to deal with mechanics. Otherwise, you were just kind of stuck there dealing with like an HP regen and not being able to damage them. So I thought that was pretty clever that they added something like that. But I mean, there were still ways to breeze around it. Like you could use calls to delay, because you had to delay them in order to break them out of that aura. So they're getting creative and finding ways to give players a challenge. So then you're not just focusing on building the FR gauge, and then once it's up, you just use FR, go into your main DPS's burst, and then pretty much just go burr with all of your skills and just see like an enormous amount of damage. It's crazy to think how far this game has come. Like, we were used to seeing like 5,000 damage in the beginning, and now we're like seeing like 999. I've seen like 999 million or something insane like that. Like numbers we never thought we would see in this game, but now we're seeing them. Okay, I'm down to like 300 something tickets. What is up, Iroha? What's going on here? Is this video gonna be me just burning through my entire ticket stash? Oh no, I'm a little afraid. Oh Jesus. Can we just get a purple orb, please? Oh, there we go. Man, see, that's the thing about fast clicking through the blue orb, is you sometimes might get what you want. But there it is, guys. That took a lot more than I thought. That's over 470 something tickets we burned. We got a ton of LD weapons, which, like I said, every Force banner has 3 featured LD weapons now, so you will see those a lot more, despite the fact that the FR weapon does have the same percentage, and I can show you guys right now. So as you can see right there, it's what, that 5%? But since there's 3 LD weapons, the LD weapon is still going to be easier to get than the singular Force weapon, despite the fact that they have the same percentage chance. But alright, well, we burned through 470 something tickets, but I know that I still have a lot of tickets to earn because of events that are going on. Plus, both games, JP and Global, will be having their anniversaries coming up soon, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to recover some of those tickets that I lost from this banner. But this is going to go ahead and conclude the video. Thank you guys again for watching. Stay tuned for more exciting content on my channel, The Broadway Saiyan, signing out. Mahal, everyone.